that.
Pittsburgh.
What's going on, people? Seems like we got a little echo going on here. Let's mute. Yeah, hello. Yep, it was from Casey. Unmute yourself, Ronaldo, please. Hello. All right, that's why.
Buenos días, señores.
That's why we come into the stream early, so we can sort out our audio problems beforehand. But
we got Jamaica Panama on. We got distracted.
How y'all doing today? We're sponsored by Red Devil Threads. Visit reddevilthreads.com. Use code use code Stateside Reds for 10% of your order. Subscribe for custom Man United gear to come straight to the house. So what does that look like? You just get a box to the crib every month that has your stuff in it. I've gotten something already, waiting on the next. A lot of people have gotten their stuff, all kinds of cool stuff, not just shirts, but all kinds of trinkets and socks and pins and all kinds of good stuff like that. So, shouts to them. Tap in with them. Get 10% off your first order. Support the Reds. Support this show. And thank you to Red Devil Threads. Also, Valorian, Manukian, Shakirian, LLP, a law firm based out of a law firm based out of Southern California. Yes, the big litigation law firm that help you out with personal injury, slip and falls, all kinds of good stuff that happens at the job, happens in the workplace, all that good stuff. You can hit them up at 747-444-4444. That's 747-44-4444. Okay, Ani, Ike, Susat, David, Vahe, all of them, man, there. Hit them up. Big settlements getting one there. Shouts to them, our first sponsor, Valorian. That's Valorian, Manukian, and Shakinian LLP, based out of Encino, California. All right, let's bring Brian to the stage. What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
Good. Blessed and highly favored. I know a lot of people are not as fortunate as we are to have air conditioning and stuff. It's fucking hot outside.
Hot as hell. Hot. It was 103 degrees today.
Yeah.
In Atlanta?
Yep. 103 degrees.
East Coast is baking, my guy.
My parents live in Roswell, and I tell them I'm not visiting in the summer unless they get sick.
I don't know what's happening, Casey, but your phone is making an echo. So I don't know if you have the show on another thing or what, but when I put you on the screen, it gives an echo.
Like immediately, yeah. Probably mute your mic on your phone or laptop, whatever you
might want to. Yeah, you might want to. Let's try it again. You want to talk for me real quick? Yeah. See.
Take your headphones out.
Yeah, we can't even hear you talking. But when we come off of it, it's working fine. Okay, well, Ronaldo, take us away with some of the topics today, man.
I mean, usual casual transfer buzz. Feel like starting to kick off a little bit this week. We had the Brian Mbuemo deal loading like the last few weeks, and kind of picked up a little faster today with that second bid coming in. So we got that coming, got that loading. Hopefully we got a here we go soon. We also got some sale talk coming in, which we kind of need. And speaking of which, are you really standing on business of what you said last night, Mikey?
What I say last night? I say a lot of things.
Your left eyebrows gonzo if Ineos pull off bombers and sell all the waste men from Waste Manchester United. All them shaving your eyebrow.
This
I don't want to see it personally. I don't want to see it because It's a little off-putting, and we got Legends Weekend coming up in August and everything. But hey, I want those guys gone.
This is why you have 2 ears and 1 mouth. God said they gotta get sold. So far, I've only seen a loan for Rashford. That's all I've seen. So if one of them gets loaned at any point, that null and voids the bet. I said sell. If they sell them 4 guys, this transfer window, if they sell them 4 guys, I will shave my left eyebrow.
Good job, Case.
Oh,
I promise you, I will. You good, Casey? You're good now. I don't know.
Yeah, Sato.
Talk a little bit.
Yo, what go on, massive? Everybody,
All right.
I can't
Yeah,
answer what went on, but I just know the man them over here chiefing something crazy. I don't know if things went crazy over here. But we had some distractions. But what's good? How's everybody doing?
Right.
So what are we selling it, or is we still got? Is that we extending Rashford's contract? What's going on?
Oh my God.
Well, we got Rashford for 3 more years, 50 mil each, 45 mil. And it's rumored that we want to loan Rashford for a year to Barca because they don't want to pay for him because they're going to pay for Nico Williams instead. However, they will cover all the wages. That's 300K a week. So that good enough for them.
Done deal.
Did anyone watch the Muppeteers today?
Yeah. He's mad hype
Did you
about
hear him say if we get these off the books, just Rashi, Sancho, Anthony, and even include Garnacho, that's 57 million a year of wages that we're gonna get rid of? That's mad.
Sancho's at 300. Rashi at 3.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't have that much.
So that's 600
that's more than
a
half
week.
of Brentford's whole wages.
Just Sancho and Rashi are 600 G's a week.
Yep.
Well,
That's
we've heard good news today.
2.4 a month. Yeah.
I still think I don't mean off topic, but the wildest thing I heard today was Garnacho's what we want for Garnacho. And I know what Mark's talking about is our potential, but man has been devalued so much in the last month. Ain't nobody gonna pay 70 for Garnacho. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it. I just think we be lucky if we get 45.
50.
40 to 50.
I think honestly, just because of who has been sold in the market before compared to Garnacho, I think we can't put a tag less than 50 on him.
Whoever's typing, please stop.
There's a guy named who's the guy from
Mute yourself.
Some guy from West Ham went for like 50 million. Like, if he goes for 50 million, Garnacho got to go for 50 million. Yeah.
While you're chatting, I guess Newcastle offered Forest 45 for Anthony Alanga, Badman Alanga. That's like a reggae chant. Badman Alanga, Doody Alanga, Alanga, Walanga. No, I'm tripping.
You sound like KG.
And apparently Forrest said, nah, that's not good enough. We need like 50.
For Alanga?
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
I think that starts at 50.
Forrest is doing biz.
And then on the back end, we get what, 15 or 20 of that? That's moves.
I think it's 20.
For us.
Yeah, man.
That's why
things look
it's good to have good business people with sell-on clauses on these deals, man. So get some kickbacks. Wait, that Alvaro money ain't coming yet?
Who he signed with Brethren?
Actually, he didn't sign with nobody yet, but
yeah, right.
Real Madrid,
Real Madrid came in chat and stuff.
I don't think he signed.
Yeah, that went cold. That's another one we could get kickbacks for.
Yeah. And don't sleep on Mad Greenwood.
Yeah.
Nah,
I got beef with Greenwood.
He got Champions League
beef
football,
now.
and they actually like him. He's staying in. I'm gonna say.
Where we at? And Mbuemo, what's the first topic we hit? I feel like
we can talk about Mbuemo first. We can talk about Mbuemo first. We kind of touching on everything. And got,
And Mbuemo's gonna happen though, right, Brethren? That's gonna happen.
Right. Right. It's gonna happen, right?
Well,
I think
according to the source, them, it's all about how they're gonna do the pay structure. How because they want to get options that's realistic. Like, not 15 assists to get extra, or 15 goals you get an extra half mil. We want 10 goals. They want the options to be something that can happen. You know what I'm saying? Not if you win the Champions League. If y'all make the Champions League, give us an extra ting. What if we get top 4? No. If y'all make top 6, skip the top 4. Y'all united. We want realistic options to get paid. So all that story sounds good. How y'all feel about it? Everybody's calm, right? I didn't think it was gonna happen this quick. Actually, I'm gonna keep y'all 100.
Is that what's holding it up, or is it the payments to Brentford for the fee, the overall fee? Like how many years we pay them out?
I think that's part of it.
I think it's the installment. The last I heard, it was the installment thing.
Installments?
They want 3 years paid in full. We're offering 4 or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
that was the last I heard.
Get it done in yours.
I feel good. Cheese, what go on?
Damn, man. Just hoping for the best, because you know me, I feel like we're always getting fleeced in the markets.
I don't know where you stand no more, Cheesy, because some days you say relegation, then you say call some man the goat. I just don't know where you stand.
Yo, relegation thing was last season. We in preseason right now. There's no relegation right now. We haven't even kicked a ball.
We'll talk about that after the second game of the season or something.
Exactly.
If we don't get 6 points.
Exactly. Thank you. Shout out to the
Amber him out.
Hey man, Amber's gonna feel pressure if we slack off. But it's got to be up to us though, Reds. It's got to be the I'm not gonna leave it up to the supporters. 1 week,
we need a good window. He's gotta get the players he wants. If we only give him half, we can't expect the full thing, you know what I mean?
Or else we're gonna have one eyebrow Mikey on the show.
What did Mikey say to the dessert? What did he say? What did he say?
I said if we sell Sancho, Rashford, Anthony, and Garnacho in this window, I will shave off my left eyebrow.
You safe.
I think your eyebrow's safe.
You're safe, brother. You're safe.
We're not getting that for sale. They might we might loan some. But
safe. Man,
full sale.
Yeah.
Three sales and a loan. Yeah, Rashi looks like a loan.
And United talking madness about Garnacho for 70. What?
We're starting high. We'll take 50. But I at least like the new tact is instead of just give us whatever you got. How much change you got in your pocket? We'll take that. And underselling, you know what I mean? At least we're starting off at not what we'll settle at.
Is this true? United's last season performance against top teams was great. Is that true?
I don't remember that.
Not nothing.
What? It didn't feel great.
I don't
respect to whoever said that comment, Mikey. Respect whoever said that, but when man finished 15th, nothing was great.
I mean, Arsenal doubled us up. We lost and drew to Liverpool.
Red Devils Red.
We split with City.
Newcastle doubled us.
Newcastle dogged us.
That's clock.
Last year was all pain and suffering.
The Chelsea dogged us. I think Chelsea dogged us.
Yes, Chelsea did us.
Chelsea dogged us. So that's 5 at the top right there.
That's not great.
Yeah, we put them in the Conference League though, so that's okay.
The fact that Tottenham clotted us 4 times is a travesty.
Brother, our record.
They hit us with the sponsor.
Our record against the Big Six this season was 1 win, 4 draws, and 5 losses.
Oh, is that great? Let me hit one more time. Say it, Mikey.
1 win, 4 losses, 4 draws, and 5 losses.
5-4.
That's
Our
not
record
great, brother.
against City and Liverpool in a 4-game concept was okay. That was
Salute to
one
DJ.
win,
And this is
one
the
win, 2
weakest
losses,
City's
and a
been in
draw.
5 years. This is the weakest City we've ever seen, and that's why we beat them. But we've gotten
And
beat
y'all
by
best
everybody else so
believe
far.
next year's City's gonna be something. Woo! If not, we gotta call them the wastest team ever. If they don't, I don't like what City did. But anyway,
when the damn charges coming out?
Huh?
So when's those 115 charges gonna come right?
Boy,
when's that gonna get finalized?
A check gotta
That's
get bounced.
quiet in Trump election. What's this person saying here?
Neil says, good morning, guys. Good morning. I believe our board is out of this world. It's like it's from Venus. 1 day on Venus equals 243 Earth days. That's exactly how slow our board operates. Now, let's give them some credit, actually, because we went on and got typically and historically, we have not acted this fast on people. So we're actually ahead of schedule than we've been historically. So you gotta give them a little bit of credit, Swamp Neil. But yes, they have been bad as of late.
A little bit of credit.
It's the first.
Says, hi, everyone. Thank you, Swamp Neil. Cheese nailed it. Bless up, Snorlax.
Didn't last window we got someone quick last summer?
I think it was either Xerxes or Euro. We got like real fast.
Real fast. Okay, so
I think it was Euro.
Remember
Big, it was Euro.
Who was the summer before that?
Summer before that was Kane. No? Was Onana? Was it Onana?
Onana.
Nobody's name we need to mention.
I think I really appreciate how. I think I like what Ineos is doing. I don't know how y'all feel. So that's an ACJ right there. Stand up. That's gang. I see gang talking.
I would say Ineos is so far so good in their windows. I mean, we knew we had nothing. We couldn't do anything in January. We were kind of handcuffed, and we made it worse by shipping off 2 attackers and not replacing them. But I feel like that was more a cultural thing than a tactical thing. Getting Rashford and Anthony out the door. But the summer, like the only deal in the summertime that you could probably really, skin your nose at, which one you could really say is like a really bad one. Xerxes was looking that way, but he turned it around. The Ligt, I think, was a solid buy. Mazraoui was a bargain of the season. And,
when did we sign Mount? When did we sign
Maz was the buy last year.
Yeah, before. That was the other summer. Yeah, I think so. And Euro's a prize. So I think those four players we bought. And all right, Ugarte maybe might be the worst. And even so, it wasn't a bad transfer. We might have got mugged off like 10 million from PSG, but I won't call that a bad transfer. I think Ineos' summer last year was a pretty good summer.
Ugarte, you said he's not a bad transfer, but he's still, you look at him like, what one? Like sometimes I just look at Ugarte like, what's going on?
Unless you Sean can't see none but every good thing he does. As soon as he comes on the pitch, it's like stars and rainbows for Sean.
Ugarte?
Ugarte can't pass the ball. That's his problem. He can't pass the ball forward. Ugarte, he can't.
He's not going to progress in the ball up at all. No.
Ronaldo, when it comes to Mount, I take my time how I chat about man, I take my time. Like, hold on, let me make sure it's
Heaven, yeah, DJ. Heaven we signed last year. That was solid.
You know what? We don't talk about that because we thought he was just going to the academy, right? And
I'll tell you what,
right up in the starting squad. So yeah, big up to that move. We got some other team today too.
Who do you think is going to have who do you think is going to affect our team better? Mbuemo or Cunha?
I'm sorry.
And who do you think is going to be a better signing, Cunha or Mbuemo? Actually, I don't even care. I just like both of them. I'm just gonna tell you that. That's my answer. I rate both of them. I like that we got some mature dudes out there doing them thing. We need mature man doing them thing. Pause.
I think they're both going to be positive.
Too early to tell.
We need a number 9 to link that front lineup, though. I think they'll do better if it's not Rasmus.
Mikey, do you feel like these are going to be a lot of good locker room guys, though?
Too early to tell. I don't know. I don't know what they might be. They come in here and fuck up the damn locker room. They might lay an egg and not score any goals. I don't know. I don't want to even put myself out there to say something and promise, because that's what we do here at Man United. We get ourselves all riled up for these guys and feel like, yo, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, this is gonna be. And I'm not doing that. I'm gonna stay out of that.
You be down 2 eyebrows.
From what I've seen from him, and Mbuemo, and the way he's addressed the season, the way he spoke, he seemed like a guy of high character. You know, he talked about it's all about, you know, he was never the guy that everybody looked at, so he had to work his way in there, and he's always made sure he was a team guy first. So I liked when people talk back like that. From when I heard Cunha talk, I'm just going to go off when I heard him talk. When he talked about his favorite United teams and all that, I was like, yeah, this is it.
This is why they make the interviews for people like you to get excited about it.
Well, fine. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Tough. Mr.
Casey's ready to be hurt again.
I'm not at it, but this is why they do it, because they know you're gonna like it. So that
Casey's ready to be hurt again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna put the ring on after the first date? Nah, man. Hold on.
No, that's what I ain't gonna do. Man like me don't put no ring things, nothing. That's for Uno. That's Uno.
Right. Xerxes is a waste man like Mad Face. Cunha is not Garnacho, bro. And Mbuemo, Cunha, and Xerxes front three. Got some more sing songs going on here. And yeah, so I don't know. I think they're gonna be good players for us, but you know, I don't know what they're gonna do. We still need that 9 to.
Why do you think they're gonna be good players?
100%.
What makes you think that?
I mean, I think if we just go based off what the production of last year on the teams that they were on, they had. Well, I mean, typically those teams were better than us, so they were on better teams last year. You know what I'm saying? But if we go off just based off the production alone, then like if they can replicate any sort of production close to that, if they both give us 11 goals in the league, if they both of them could scrounge up 11 goals in the league and maybe 6 assists, you know, just them two alone, we'll be in a better position. We would have half of our goal total with just them two alone giving us at least, you know, and Mbuemo scored 20. So like, yeah. I think we'll be better off, but I don't want to nail that down because we still have a lot of waste men in this team still. And, you know, Rasmus is at the top right now, and I want him gone. I want him gone like tomorrow.
Yeah.
There's some Rasmus news today, gentlemen, by Fabrizio. And it seems like Inter Milan is, for some reason, still in the Rasmus sweepstakes. They're trying to get rid of some players. So they can have.
I'm mad you said the word sweepstakes, by the way. Go ahead.
It's all yours, Milan. Hey, take him.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
There's not a line of suitors for this guy.
Yeah. But they gotta get rid of Taremi first. He's like 31.
Taremi, thank you.
He got trapped in Iran, by the way, when all those bombs went off. So he wasn't.
Damn.
He wasn't with Inter Milan in the club.
Ooh, I got jokes for that. Cease fire by Ross Clot. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, they're looking to get rid of him first, and I guess Rasmus might be the bench guy for Lautaro. I just thought it was a weird move because, you know, they have Lautaro and Marcus Thuram. So, but I guess, you know, just bring him in there for cheap. Let him develop, I guess.
I was rated on that Marcus Thuram guy, the French guy. I thought we should have got him on a free too.
Yeah, I think it was like 15 million from Gladbach. We could have got him for. Yep, another miss by us.
But Mikey, you think we're still? I still have a feeling we're gonna end up with Rasmus. I know as much as people want him out, it just if
He's
we
not
get rid
going.
of him, we're gonna have to sign 2 strikers.
He ain't going nowhere.
He's on too much. The money, the contract that he's on now is not going to
crazy.
be transferable to anybody else.
Nobody's touching that.
We're so stupid. We signed a kid that never scored more than 15 goals in the league and gave him all this fucking money. And then when we do it, we're like, oh well, he shouldn't be leading the line for Man United. He shouldn't have gave him all that money either. That's just bad business from us. But he didn't pay himself, and it's not our fault. So
his salary is not the problem. It's just the fee, and we don't want to take a loss on it. So we're charging man 40 million for what he did last year. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're kind of stuck with that.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean, we do. I think we need definitely like. I think that what we're gonna end up doing is getting that guy from PSG, the backup striker. I think we're gonna end up doing that at the end of it. When all the other number 9s die down, that's the one we're gonna end up doing, and they were just gonna
hold on.
Not the worst thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's the worst, but I'm also not like over the moon.
Yeah.
I remember when man used to rate Giancarlo Ramos like he was the next team.
When he scored like 5 goals in the World Cup, I think that's what
did it.
Yeah, you remember it was the round of 16. He destroyed his team and scored like 5 goals. They benched Ronaldo and put him in, and he just went off.
Yeah, I still, because one thing what concerns me with getting rid of Rasmus, that just makes me feel we got to get 2 strikers. But y'all telling me Giancarlo Ramos is I'd rather have him Rasmus though, wouldn't y'all?
Yeah.
I would rather have somebody else like
Dwight York back than Rasmus. Give Dwight York some boots. Legs back up.
I'd rather have Danny Welbeck than Rasmus.
You love a Welbeck, man. God damn. Bring back Tony Martial. Yeah,
I would say I would.
Let's see.
Say I wouldn't. I'll call up, yo, Tony, brethren. Say, how's the girl them?
I just remember when we were so mad at these guys for laughing and dancing. We were so mad at them. They was giving us 80 and 90 goals in a season. They was giving us 80 and 90 goals in a season. Now we get 40 and good culture.
Hey, Mikey.
Good culture in 15.
Mikey, them old Reds them did not like Millie rocking, and boy, we Millie rocking in LA like it was going out of style. You gotta have swag, man.
I enjoyed it. I don't see nothing wrong with enjoying your football.
I need to frame that picture.
I'm that guy that's gonna dance in the end zone and tell you to stop it.
True, talk to them, brother.
Stop me from scoring. Stop me from dancing. I'm gonna do this in the end zone when I score every time.
One time I took a punt return back and ran up in the bleachers and kissed my mom. And there was flags all over the place. And the whole stadium was lit. Everybody was like, yeah, blood, yeah, do it. Yeah, you got to have fun out there. But today, but also that locker room was strong, though, because Zoltan was in that locker room. He wasn't having it. He was checking people. He was beating people up. We need someone like that. We ain't had someone beating dudes up in the locker room. I like what Troy Deeney said. You hear what Troy Deeney said about Garnacho?
No.
I don't know. He's so hard to look at. His words are ugly, even. That's how ugly. Troy Deeney is so ugly. I can't even listen to him.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's one of the ugliest human beings on earth. I just cannot. I don't
wow.
Damn.
Like Ribery and
he looks like
Carlos Tevez had a baby.
Mikey, be careful because I've seen Troy Deeney check some dudes on YouTube for chatting. He's a road
check these. Check these. I'll be out there.
But basically, what he said was, if I was Bruno, as soon as Garnacho come back, I would just cloth him and say, "Boy, this is United. This is United. We don't do that."
You know what's so crazy about these ex-players? I wonder if they remember where they were, right? Like if I was this person, if I was that person, brother, you had a career at one point in time and you were bad. You were not good. Gabli Abanglahor, another one. all this ifing and wishing, brother. You were terrible. You were bad. Like you were good enough to play with the best, but you were very bad. So I just love when they talk like that. I just love that.
Yeah, I feel you.
I feel like some shit we would say.
But I respect what Troy Deeney says, because he also says I had a lot of issues, and he talks about it. He don't promote himself. But one thing I do believe is Troy Deeney will clot him in his neck bone. He definitely will. Because that man
like that. When you look like that, you got nothing to lose.
Say that again.
He been fighting all his life.
You ain't got nothing to lose.
All's my life has to fight.
Man, damn, that's harsh. But I feel what y'all saying though. This team is over. Casemiro thing went dead too, huh? I thought we was gassed for like a day. I thought Casemiro was they had him in the Saudi shirts, like it was about to happen. I woke up to Casemiro in yellow kits.
Fleece.
I mean, they did that to us they've done it to us the last season. They were saying that he was going to get a move there until he squashed it and said, no, I wouldn't like to play here. I think he's going to end up ending his career here. If we could get the move, that's fine. But they also have a business to run. As much as they just like throw money at every player that they think is good, they also have to think about like this guy's 32. He's not good.
Yeah, they're not waste men. They're not gonna be like, yeah, just dish out, take all this money. No, these teams are out there smart, man. I don't know. Camp start what? July what?
July 7th is when camp starts, and then I think it's like a week and some change later. It's
we play Leeds, huh?
Yeah, in Stockholm.
All right.
Can I tell y'all something?
Please do.
So the LA group has got an issue right now. Cheese, you would like to tell them who's going to be in the pub with us?
Oh, the Leeds people.
Can you?
Why?
That's also their pub.
But they have always been.
But it was in the championship last season, so it was cool. You would just see them like pass it basically. But next season in the Prem with us, there's gonna be like we're gonna be in the pub at the same time. So should be interesting.
Come to LA and visit us. Come for when we play Leeds. Come to them events. It's gonna be sticky because there's some ignorance in our group, and it's the people who you think don't look ignorant is the most ignorant. It's gonna be some girl in there. Who's these? Who's these sheep shaggers up in here? What's going on? So y'all need to come for that. So I've already put out.
So wait, they called you and said they was coming?
No, that's their pub too.
Oh,
it's a Leeds.
We don't have that problem where we at. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? They might be one.
You got sole ownership.
It's just us. It's just us. I don't know. What
Mikey, it's been that like this for this is some new stuff. This is gonna be beautiful.
Leeds was up a couple years ago.
They're gonna be outnumbered like 25-1 though. That's the problem. It might be unfair, but anyway, I told that to Tony and Neil. He said that doesn't sound appealing, mate. I was like, I know, not for them. I don't know. I might have to stay home because I know how I get, especially if it's an early game.
Especially if they score first.
Nah, they gotta be hushed.
One year we were playing. I think we were playing Everton one year, and it was probably about 3 years we were playing Everton, and we were up, and Everton we let them back in the game, and some Chelsea fan came out of nowhere, like he was just there watching the game or whatever. He came, he started talking shit, and somebody threw a glass at him. And a whole thing broke out afterwards. And I was just like, see?
Yeah.
So now they just put, if you're a fan of another team and you cheer when they score and you're belligerent, you're out.
Really?
We put you clean out. Because we will get mad to a point. Like I've seen people.
Oh,
I've seen it. I've seen people get fucking some shit happen to people, and it's like, yeah, we just got to get them out because it's just they're there to just agitate. Like a lot of the Georgia Tech kids, they're pricks, so they'll come down there and they really don't have like a fan or a fight. They just want to be rude, and they've almost gotten their ass kicked several times coming out. So we just put them out now. They just get put out.
Oh no. We don't. We'll have like one Tottenham fan amongst 200, and everybody's just
will
like,
invite that Tottenham fan.
Casey, your mic is acting very funny. It's making like a little noise.
I hear it too. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. What did you do differently?
I don't know. Hold on.
Let me come for a second. Yeah.
I feel like you gotta get your ass kicked sometimes in college, like part of your education, so you know how to act right in life.
You're your ass kicked growing up at some point, so you know you know what happened.
I'm all for like the multi-pub, whatever the hell. I know it's not like a thing, but like sometimes people take it a little too far. Like they take it way too far, and then now we're the aggressor because there's 30 of us and there's only 5 of y'all. But it's like y'all were acting crazy. Y'all were acting crazy. We're here every week. This is our pub. We know the people here that's serving and all that.
I mean, I won't throw the drink first. I'll probably tell you what to do with your mother. But you know, if you want to clap back, you know, we could clap back too. I'm at home.
It gets bad. It gets bad.
Liverpool once it hits the sidewalks, it's on.
Wait,
you got to talk a little bit longer.
I don't know what that is.
It's
still
not
there.
Good.
Oh, bad
I
day,
don't know
Casey.
what that is. Yeah, it's a horrible day.
That's bad.
But yeah, it is what it is, though, man. I enjoy to watch the game. But what's our next topic here?
Sancho.
Oh yeah, Sancho's got suitors apparently, man.
It's wild.
Like
suitors.
That's exciting. But like, let's get one. Like Juventus, like let's go.
Yeah.
I saw a headline where they like put in a bid for him or something, or they're interested now. Because first, I thought he was going to Turkey.
Yeah, Juve and Napoli in for him, but you know they're of course reluctant to pay all that money.
Yeah.
And then Fenerbahce came today or last night and said, hey, "Yo, we'll pay you. We give you 10-12 million a year for the year. He just has one more year on the deal."
Here we go. Let's hear that. Here we go.
You know, Jose Mourinho looking out for us still. He's like, come through.
Take him good.
And then Juve was like, no. Let's talk. So let's see how it shakes out.
I remember. I always forget about like the Turkish league for stupid purchases like that because they will make them. They will just spend. Like I remember they paid. Who was it? He plays for Charlotte now. I want to say he went over there.
Zaha.
They played Zaha. It's like what but they're so corrupt over there. They don't give a damn. It's a 3-team league too. Really 2-team league. Like they don't give a damn. What's going on, man? Have you fixed it?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Keep talking.
Clear. Keep talking.
Yo. Now my AirPlugs is working.
You got beer.
I'm just gonna let y'all.
Top shot
There's beer in your phone.
No, I don't put beer up on the phone. Why would I put beer up on the phone, Dread? No, that's
not deliberately.
Yeah, beer go to the body. Okay, go ahead. Y'all had a good conversation going. I didn't mean to interrupt. It was good.
Yeah, chat Sancho.
He's a waste youth. I hope he goes to Turkey though. I don't know. I just hope he goes. I don't care where he goes. Really.
Go. Just go.
Counter argument to the waste man thing, because as Mikey calls me, I'm the politician, as Mikey calls me. You get a deal. You get a deal. You're early to mid 20s. You getting $300K a week. Rashford has 3 more years. Sancho has 1 more. You giving up some of that money to go to another team?
Nope.
In
this economy, in this sport, you giving up that money?
If I'm invested right, yes. because then the career is more. But if you leave it check to check, like I believe, I'm just saying, I should put somebody in his name. That's a hard question because me personally, I would want to just play and get on the pitch. But I understand when you have 3 bags and you go down to 120, it's a big change, and you just feel maybe your value's there, especially. But that's damn. I feel like I'm telling you, I would walk away from it, but I feel like a Lion Ross piece. But I wouldn't
If
want
he's
to play
confident that
football
he's got the skills, and then take the
because
cut, you're on 1 year, and
I think I would play. I would have if I was him. I would have stayed at Chelsea. No. I think he's taking the fair. I don't know because he's trash. Because I just don't feel like he's good. So if I was
he's
him,
not.
yeah, I what he's doing. Take the money. But me personally, I would want to play so I can guarantee some team gonna want me at a good salary next year. Because if he keeps with this waste man movement right now, okay, so he goes to Fibonacci with Jose Mourinho. What if he goes out to Turkey? What if he goes out to Turkey and he don't ball? He's not gonna get
That's
nowhere, brother. No one's
well,
gonna
he
touch
has
him.
one more year in the deal, so I mean he's asked out either way, so he better ball out wherever he
But
goes.
I
Jose
think
ain't gonna deal with his ass either. Mourinho ain't
that's
gonna deal
another
with that
thing.
shit.
Y'all know Mourinho. Mourinho put you on first
Mourinho
team
ain't,
quick
Mourinho don't play.
Put you out homeless.
because Mourinho come out because Mourinho for some reason he kind of United. He's not like Louis Van Gaal. Mourinho still chats good about United in a way. I think he don't
Yeah,
like Woodward and all them.
yeah, he knows what the real problem was. It's the
But
board.
Sancho,
The way
I mean, he. I thought he probably want. He don't care about being on the national team. None of that thing. He just wants bags.
yeah,
We'll see.
Rashi wants
But
to play.
honestly, I mean, how do y'all feel about it? If say if he goes to Turkey and it don't work out, what's his next
Not
option?
our
He can't.
problem.
He can't. Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
start
He
off with
can't come
that.
back to the
Not my
Prem.
problem.
One
He's
more
from
year.
the
But
Chinese Super League at that point. I don't know. He can go to Mongolia. Fucking keep shipping them east.
but
Rashi stinking
according
up the
to
joint is a bad thing though, because there's
what do
still
you mean,
2 more
Rashi's
years on
thinking?
him. If we loan a boss and he stinks up the joint, he has 2 more years on his contract. He's coming right back. So we need him to
Rashi said
excel.
he played a 9 Barca. He said
Of course he will.
allegedly.
I mean, he says it. He can't do it. He's not.
He
He's
might,
not a. I don't like
he
him
might
at
get away
9.
with it.
He's
He
not
might
good
get
at
away with
9.
it. He might get away with it. The lower teams in La Liga. He might be able to get away with it, especially with guys like Rafinha and Yamal and them feeding the
Man,
ball. Dani
Rafinha was.
Olmo.
I can't believe them
Boss is a
cheaters.
solid team, man.
Yeah, Barca.
Or
Uh, yeah, they're a solid team. I ain't fronting. I mean, you ain't fronting. They're solid. But Sancho, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be happy to get him off the books, though. That's for sure. In
Take
a
a hit
weird way,
on the
this
fee, and as long as they pay his whole wage, that's fine.
man, like
man,
Anthony taking.
I hope Anthony gonna go though. I think Anthony's gonna be going. He might be the first one
Yeah.
sold, really.
I think Atleti getting this guy. Oh, sorry. Batista's selling Cardoso to Atleti for 30 million, and allegedly that money is going to go by Anthony. So things are looking good in that regard. But as Cheese says, let's see.
That's Cheetah's goat, brother. That's Cheetah's G.
Yeah, he's betting on himself. He wants to take a pay cut and go elsewhere and ball out. He's still young too. He's at 23. So
That's a smart way to do it, though.
he wants to play ball, and
Yeah.
he's admittedly happier elsewhere. Because shit didn't go really well here at United. So
What type is that?
Well, I mean, he has a different situation than like the
Yeah.
English dudes because like he's just kind of coming into being into these big teams, right? Like he was at Ajax, now he's at a big team. And it's like he's just happy to be there. That's what he's like, oh well, if you just give me, I'll take less. I'm okay with that. That's cool. You know, I had some allegations against me that I beat somehow. So like I shouldn't even really be playing football. You know what I'm saying?
He's blessed, huh?
He's just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like Rashford and Sancho, they know. Well, Rashford still is in like he's 26.
I'm lit.
I'm getting this amount at Man United. I've been getting this amount I've been getting a certain amount for a long time now. Like I just want that in the latter stage of my career, right? So he'll probably end up playing someplace else, like after Barcelona, playing Barcelona. Hopefully he's not at Man United, or he's not at Man United no more. So like they got a little bit more. Me personally, if you ask me, I'm gonna sit down and take that money. I'm gonna take that fucking money. I played in England already. It's not like England gonna win anything. I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna collect that 300,000.
Mikey's ill, right?
Hey,
Mikey is he's so like, nah, I need my bread, brother. We need that bread. Y'all sign me up for this. Pay me my money.
Because if I get hurt, I don't get it. If I get hurt, I don't get that money now. Now they're at liberty to get rid of me and not get that money now. So why not just? I'm gonna force your hand. You're either gonna play me or you're gonna pay that 300,000 a week.
Yeah, but you're in the last year of it, Mikey.
Huh?
Mikey, you're in the last year of it though. You should have bread.
Rashford ain't in the last year of it.
Rashford got 2 or 3 to go.
Rashford got bread. Rashford should have bread though.
Yeah, but like, what's more bread? We're talking about a kid from one of the poorest places in Manchester.
And he's going to be 30 at the end of the deal, too. Rashi has every reason to sit on the money. Sancho, not so much. Sancho's going to be is one more year. He's going to be like 25 next year or whatever.
Still some time for him. Still some time.
Oh, no, I thought we were talking about
tomorrow.
2 years and come back and still play in the Premier League if he proves himself.
Yep.
Who, Rashi?
No, Sancho.
So we need to stop talking about him. Because I was talking about Sancho, then y'all said no, Rashi. So I don't know who we talking about.
Well, we saying the characteristics.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, the differences between Anthony
niggas we need to sell
a pay cut and Sancho and Rashford standing on business.
Yeah.
Man, Sancho was supposed to be. Just think about what he was touted to be. It's crazy. We chased that dude for 2 Ross years. Damn near 2 years. Gave him big cheese, y'all. Cheese. And this man that wants to sit home and play PlayStation.
Yep.
I mean,
that's correct.
George, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a very
salute, George, my G.
That's a very simple thing. I mean, what I was gonna say, like that's low hanging fruit there because they won a title. Didn't that the 2013 team won a title?
Yep, it was RVP and Rooney. Yep.
So, like, of course, they're more deadlier than these crazy guys.
Yeah,
sure.
Any team that
was the worst
title.
championship team ever. That's the worst team to win a title in Man United history to me. Hear what I'm saying? The worst team to win a title of all the title winning sides that we've had.
Oh, by far.
Yeah, only because those guys were aging, like the back line and stuff, And
it's all due to Robin Van Persie.
Yeah,
Robin Van Persie, RBP. If he didn't work on that team, I don't see how it happens.
Yeah, and the guys decided to play as a team as well because allegedly Fergie told y'all, whoever not passing the ball to RVP, they're not playing, and everybody agreed. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna listen to the coach. I'm gonna pass RVP the ball. These men now ain't listening to nobody. They don't even listen to their conscience.
Not one of them coaches from back in the day can handle what's going on today. Today's a whole different environment.
Yeah.
These men just know they're lit. Like, look, Nacho must be walking around Ibiza right now like, watch, I'm up at Napoli with Scotty. Don't worry about it. It's going to go down. I'm going to buy a jet.
Buy a jet.
Ganacho Napoli, that'll be good. That'll be a good move for him, I think. Italy's a
Napoli? Man.
Yep. I think so.
If I was in the Premier and my career was struggling, I'd go to Italy so fast. I don't know.
No, you would not, black man.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm internationally loved, so
Yeah,
I would
all
go
right.
over there
This
and
dude, this
and
fool,
and,
this fool
Italy,
thinks to transcend racism. All right.
Yeah.
Italy's
You're
got
running the
Italy's
transit
got a
system of
issue.
it, Italy.
Yeah.
They
They start doing
gonna be a
this.
problem.
They start doing a little
First
bit
of
of
all,
this and making the noises.
Yeah.
I already know. I'm gonna be connected with some man in some different parts.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Okay.
be, watch. What am I
Okay.
talking about? Watch. Like it's gonna go down.
Okay.
Listen, I racism. No, I'm bringing like 5 of the man them with me,
Okay.
and it's different. It's different.
Okay.
It's so different.
Fergie went on to tell Paul Pogba the first time not to go to Juventus because of racism, to keep him at United. He said, "Don't go there. They're going to be racist towards you. Why would you go
But
there?"
did he
The
have a
fool
tough
still
time?
went there. He had a hard time. They all have hard times. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Nobody black wants to go play in Italy unless they
Italy's
have to.
racist as fuck. Oh yeah,
Damn.
It's not that
they
it's
don't
racist.
treat
Everywhere
they
is
don't
racist.
treat Africans or
First man's not
dark color,
African.
It's not that
dark
it's not
dark
that it's
pigment
racist. It's not that it's
people.
racist. Everywhere is racist. It's that it's allowed. It is allowed. They don't do anything about it. And Syria does fuck all about it. They'll say, all right, well, they'll threaten them. They'll threaten them with a fine. They'll threaten them with a closed door game, and then that's it. And they go right back to
back
doing
to
it.
it.
Right
It's
back.
like the Mexico thing with the puto chant. It's the same
Oh, that
thing.
never stopped.
They get warned, they get this, they get that. It ain't nothing deters it.
I feel it. Oh no.
I didn't even know that was homophobic until they started like a big fuss about it. I thought they were just calling the keeper a bitch.
Oh no.
At one point, I thought they were saying "burro." You know?
No.
No.
Hey! When you're at the stadium when it's going down, it rings.
No. Yep.
That should be
When you
ringing.
watching
The
them
whole
game,
crowd.
you know, Telemundo and Azteca.
Okay, loud as fuck. TV tries to
The
censor
whole
it. They
crowd be
don't.
like,
They don't.
"Ooh!" It should be loud.
Oh,
Oh Lord, it's damn, y'all got me shook in Italy though. I thought I was gonna go out there and bubble and meet some I know how much Italian man know. This American Italians, they love brothers out here.
Good
Let me
luck.
stop. Damn.
Good luck.
Okay. Sancho's kind of, he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He kind of hybridy. He go out there, they like him.
No.
You can tell him he's from Morocco or something.
No.
From Sicily.
Right? He get out there dancing.
Sicily. Oh shit.
That is funny. Damn, bro. Nah, I'm still going out to Italy. I'm gonna still visit Mikey. You see what I'm saying, Mikey? Just nothing. Everything is like, no, don't go there. They kill you.
No, that's not what I said. I just said if you play football in
I'm
Italy,
just
you're
joking.
gonna get racially abused. I mean,
Tourist-
my mom
tourist
goes to
wise,
Italy like
it's
half the
That's so
half the
terrible,
year,
though.
and she hates it. She has to go out there to go take care of my nephew, and she hates
Yeah.
going there. She hates it.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, because
Great vacation
because
destination.
the way they treated Victor, that's crazy. That's embarrassing. His own club did him like that. I just still think that's the most backwards, back to the Jim Crow laws. How could your own club put you with a banana and make fun of you?
They
That's
just don't get it, man.
wild.
I don't know what the deal is. They just don't get it.
You know what? That's 2 times Mikey has made me think the way with Italy, because I was gonna go to Sicily for the cheese and Ganacho because
Don't let
I
me
was
stop
hating
you.
Ganacho.
Man, just go to Green Bay if you want some cheese.
Yeah, let's go Wisconsin. Oh, yeah.
First of all, I've been to Wisconsin, and I'd rather be in Italy. It's
100%.
You can get the
100%.
same racism.
If you've been to Wisconsin, it's the same thing. It's just
Exactly.
Tell him, B.
Same
At least in
You got the
Italy,
beach
see
though
some
and better
pretty
food.
things.
You got real tomatoes versus cheese curds and beer. I'm taking
DJ
tomatoes
Copper,
and
trust
wine.
me, they're like that everywhere, but it's just a matter of what you're gonna do. It's just a matter of what you're gonna do. And as far as the playing there, don't go there. But like my wife was racially abused in Spain as well, so it's everywhere. It's not
Europe's racist.
everywhere.
Europe's
It is
racist
what
as
it is.
fuck.
It is what it is. But to play football there is what I'm saying. I just I would think twice if I was an African or whatever the case and playing in these places. I know the Premier League will do something about it. I know America will do something about it. There'll be stuff done. I won't feel like I'm just out there. But like in these places, they typically La Liga doesn't do anything. They don't do anything. Look what they do to Vinny Jr.
They feel like they own you because you play for their club.
Yeah, you need to
So
just
they
shut
feel
up.
like you're property in a way. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And
They try to make it seem like you're doing it to yourself. Like, oh, you're bringing it on yourself. You're doing it to yourself. You're riling up the fans. So I scored a goal. I celebrated, and now you're throwing bananas at me. Great. I did that to myself. I'm supposed to score goals, guys. That's the name of the game. You brought the banana to the pitch.
Don't have any celebration. Yeah.
Bring a banana out of soccer. Wow.
If I'm on the pitch and I see a banana coming at man, I'm running to the locker room to go get the cling clang. And it's going to be fireworks up in the stadium.
That's when it's Cantona time.
It's 4th of July up in the stadium. That's crazy. But that's why the world it is right now, because people still don't want to change. Even if you get new information, you should change you a little bit. People don't want to change, man. People do not change. I can't believe we have preseason in 2 weeks. It doesn't seem like dude's got no rest this summer. Am I tripping?
Zero rest.
It's like 6 weeks.
Are they home? Are they home from Malaysia or Asia or whatever?
Yeah, they've been at home. So I was like, so they had let's call it all of June and then 1 week in July, 5 weeks.
Didn't the Players Association pass a thing that they got to have 4 weeks off in between seasons or something? Didn't that just get passed this week or last week or something?
I don't know. Well, we had 6, then we got a full lot.
That's such a short amount of time. It's laughable.
A month, yes.
A month? A month? Are you going to play?
And then you got to come back for training. Yep.
We're about to play 38 games guaranteed. And then wherever long we go in these cup competitions, right? So it could be easily 60 games we play between all of the cup competitions and the league. And you're telling me you need more time than that, bro.
Too many games.
That's too many games.
MLS is dealing with that.
Too many.
I hope we bow out of the Caribou Cup quick. And all we got is FA Cup and Premier League. And I know that's kind of sounds negative. But Caribou Cup, what do you get from that? Is there some money? How much money they give you? Because it don't get you nothing else.
I'll take it if that's all we win.
Yeah, we kind of need the money. We went to Asia for what, $8 million.
So that's caribou with cheese right there. We're caribou done.
The good thing about Carabao is you can play some of the young kids and give them some starts, give them some meds. If we get knocked out, then like Casey said, who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
If we win that, right, and then we get like top 4, I'm all right. That's a season for me.
That's a good year.
That's a great year.
Top 4 is what you sold me on that whole package right there, my brother. Top 4.
It has to be both. Like if we got top 4 alone, then like cool. But if we won silverware on top of it, that's another final. It's 6 years that we've gone to a final straight. No matter what competition has been, whether it been European or domestic, we've gone to 6 years straight. We've gone to a final and we won 5 of those 5 times or whatever the hell it was. So like, I'll take that.
In our shit time.
I would take top 4. And
every club would take that. Every club would take 5 out of 6.
I'll take top 4 and nothing else.
Top 4 would be a sign of progress.
If we won FA Cup and finished 7th, I'd be like, this is fuckery.
If we won FA Cup and finish, I would take it. I would take that.
I'd be okay with that.
I'd be good with that.
Oh, you guys are disgusting.
FA and top 8.
Because I still don't think we're going to be good enough. I still don't think we're going to be good enough to
well, that get us into Europa. That get us into Europa.
Yeah, I don't think we're good enough to be in the Champions League still. We need a real squad. Like we haven't let go anybody yet, which is still time.
Facts.
It's still early. And then we only possibly signed. We got Cunha and then like Mbuemo, right? And Mbuemo, sorry. We've got we're on the cusp of getting him. But like other than that, all the other prospects look shaky. And then the outgoings don't look good. They don't look like they're going to happen. They don't like outgoings. They look like loans, all of them. So, like, now we're talking about loaning guys. That wasn't a part of the deal. A part of the deal was selling for the money to buy people in. So if we do not sell at least 2 of these 4 guys that we want out the door, if we don't sell them for decent amount of money, where are we getting this money to buy this number 9? So we don't have it now.
Yeah, it's as quiet as you can. You speaking some gospel right now because the sales, as much as we hear all these things that's linked with man, it's so shaky.
2 players, 120 million already spent, gone, gonna be gone.
That's mostly it right now.
And Mbuemo's
we have
60, so like 120 gone. Sorry, Brian, I didn't mean to cut you.
No, I cut you up.
But so now we're talking about the rest of these guys we probably have a little bit of money left over for a number 9, but we're not going to get a high dollar one now. So we need these moves to be made. So this whole, I'll take this guy, they're going to pay these wages, they need to go. But we've done so much bad business, it's coming back to bite us in the ass again. We paid them so much money. Nobody else wants to touch them. And on top of that, they're trash. So nobody's lining up to get these guys. So that's the whole thing right there. That's the part we're in. That's the chess moves that Ineos has to figure out right then and there. Rampart D, big up yourself. Yo, big up all the man on the show. Yes. Rap, big up yourself. Rampart D, London.
God.
What part of London, bro? Tell us what part of London. Get chat. But yeah,
can I tell you a fucked up stat?
Go ahead.
So we owe 272 million on wages. 156 million is owed this summer.
So
this Ross class
play anymore?
It's this past wages.
It's all the people we sold short on.
Can you believe that number?
Yes. Hey, shouts to Clapham. Clapham, 2 miles down the road from Brighton. Shouts. Big up your
all
right. But yeah, see, it's just bad business biting us back in the ass again. That's all it is. Because back in the day, well, not too far ago, we used to tell guys, hey, here's 100 million, here's 70 million, here's 40 million. You can just come here. We're not really worried about the financial stuff after that. And now look at where we're at. And now we're still paying guys. I bet we're still paying Paul Pogba still, probably.
That's crazy.
Compound B.
He ran out the contract. He ran it down.
Somebody was like, man, all this stuff happened. You know, this guy, he went down for drugs, had his family turn against him. Like,
had a rough time.
All this stuff, and he's still going to get Champions League football in front of us.
Yeah, I'll be it with Monaco, but
Monaco's that's France.
It's a tax haven.
He
gets to keep all that money. It's all untaxed money. He gets to keep all of it.
And that way, Uncle Jim got his money.
That's where Sir Jim lives. That's Sir Jim who gives nothing to England. He's a zero taxpayer to England. Zero taxpayer to England, but yet, dumps into the ocean, dumps into the river, and like asks the taxpayer to pay for the stadium.
Stadium, baby. Let's go.
Don't say that too loud. What's his name? Mark Berry might bite you.
That's Europe's Cayman Islands, is what that is.
Pretty
That's
much.
Europe's Cayman Islands.
Our books are looking better. The stocks are going up.
Yep.
So they're trying to work their magic, and for real, it's taking a little magic and wherewithal to get the books right. I mean, of course, sadly, a lot of people lost their jobs and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it's a result of bad, paying for the Glacier's sins. People have to lose their jobs. We can't sell waste men. All of that is Glacier's sins, guys.
Real quick, $120 million if we sign Mbuemo before July 1st. That goes into the last financial year. The new financial year starts July 1st. That's what Casey was saying on my show yesterday. Ramper D and Mbuemo deal speeding up at last. Yes, thank God. Maybe still owes for Sanchez, bro. We probably still owe for that.
We probably still owe
send
for
back the
Sanchez.
piano too. Send back that piano too.
Rojo is probably getting paid.
Man United history for sure. And Ramper D, what do you man think we finish this season? I think it's too early to tell because we don't have all our signings yet. Once we get a 9, once Mbuemo, the ink dries on Mbuemo, we get a 9. Pause, and then maybe a midfielder. I'll be better to tell you then.
5th to 17th place. That's what we'll finish.
Man,
Thanks,
you know,
5th to
Mikey.
17th. Somewhere
Mikey,
in there.
if we get all those signings, Mikey, I'll be so impressed with what Ineos did. If we got those 3 attackers and a midfielder out this window, especially how the funds is tight, and we got waste men for sale.
I got written down, guys, how many players y'all thought we were gonna get.
Yeah, thank you. Hit us with that again.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I got written down.
All that paper when you're done.
Let me.
Man, I hope I was sober when I threw my number out.
Sean's was 4.
Yeah.
Sean's was 4. Okay, yeah. So Sean, we have 4 players coming in. Right now we're at 1.
Right.
Ronaldo had 2.
Coming in?
I only have 2?
2 coming in. We had going in and going out. So Sean had
was this
4.
like right after the final when I was depressed?
Yes.
I remember this episode. I remember this one.
Casey has 3.
Ga.
Let me see. 3. I kind of wrote this kind of bad for Cheese. Cheese has 2.
Wow, we're not doing bad though. We're not doing bad.
And Brian, I think you were on that show. I don't have one for you.
I might have been phoning it in. Yeah.
Hey, Mikey, this must have had to been after the final. This had to been after the final because man must have been depressed. Like that.
I said 3. I can't remember. I also said we're not going to get rid of all these guys either. I don't, and I still don't think that. For everybody in the chat, if we sell Garnacho, Rashford, Sancho, and what's the other guy? Anthony. If we sell those 4 players, I will shave off my left eyebrow. Remember that.
No, I think there's going to be at least
sales, not loans. Sales.
What's up? 2 of those.
I believe there'll be 1 loan out of that group, and at the most 2. 2 loans.
Sales, and then 1 player. 2 sales, 2 loans.
I truly believe it's only going to be. I just don't see. I think.
I mean,
Rashford
you don't have to sell Garnacho this year.
Anthony and Nacho
You don't have to sell them this year.
You know what's also on this page? How many goals we thought Liam Delap was going to score?
Oh, really? Please tell me this.
Right? Also 15. I feel like
please tell me this.
Got crazy with that.
Yeah, we had
15, 10 to 15.
I had Sean with 15 goals. The rest of y'all were like 11 and 12.
Cool. See? Sean's the believer.
That's why he's good for the show, because he's like a little bit of optimism and delusion that we need. I really miss him today.
Yeah, we have Sean, and then we have
yeah, he'd be good today.
It was like,
Hey, Ronaldo, you said that something interesting. You said that we don't have to tell Garnacho, but what?
No, we don't. I can't remember when is this deal up, but I feel like we don't have to sell him this year. You know, we want to because we want that PSR money, but he could be
Let
one
me
that
ask
gets
you
sold.
this. Let's ask you on a real question. Do you think Amber could have dealt with that a little bit differently?
Oh,
The only thing I fault Amaran for doing is after the final saying, "Oh, I benched this guy," and I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically talking shit about Garnacho.
He did an Eric Ten Hag move. He did an Eric Ten Hag
He
move.
should have done that. Oh, yeah, but when you're fed up, you're fed up. You know, these little punks push you to the limit, and I say punks because they talk like they're scoring 10, 15 goals like a potential Liam Delap, and they're not doing it.
brother. If you see Mason Mount starting in front of you, you're gonna lose your mind. You're going to be like, what? And then look, this is how it's going. It's like, all right, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Cool, cool.
Facts.
Halftime, get ready to warm up. Yeah, I'm warming up.
I should be about to get in now. It's been halftime. Nothing's going on the left-hand side. I should. 70 fucking minutes. I'd have been cussing it like, yo, what the fuck is going on, bro? It's the 70 minutes and I ain't get on. You didn't put me on yet, yo. I would have cussed him bad. So, like, as right as Garnacho is, he went about it the wrong way. And as right as Amarim is, he went about it the wrong way too. It's the same thing with Ten Hag and Sancho. They both went about it the wrong way. The only thing is Sancho stayed firm in his dislike. He stayed firm, and that's what fucked him over with just in general. Garnacho, he's just added on to it now. He don't like Amarim. I think he likes Man United. He just don't like Amarim for that shit he did in the final.
Yeah,
he don't like it too. And I would be pissed at him too, because like, bro, you stopping me from playing in the final. I produce more than the man you're playing that's playing in front of me right now. The guy that he scored 4 goals this season. I have more goals than him in this competition, right?
And Amarim saying that you better pray somebody signs you doesn't help when nobody signs him, and he's back with Amarim.
Yep. Doesn't help. That's 100%. We're just hurting ourselves. Shut up and move in silence.
Yeah, 1 goal and 4 assists for the Europa League. 15 games.
Shit.
15 appearances.
How many goals in total?
In total,
Was like 6.
I want to say, did he crack double figures this year? It might be 9 or something. Hold on.
You know what's so
you talking about Nacho?
Yeah.
I think it was like 9 or 10.
Yeah, it's 6 Premier League goals.
Yeah, see, that's why I got it at 6. But like, I thought the 4 assists was 4 goals.
3 in the Carabao, 1 in the FA Cup, so that's 10, and then 1 in Europa League, 11.
Yeah, see, you don't, and then Mason Mount scored all his goals in the last 3 weeks for the entire season. I'd be pissed. I would be pissed. I would, but he's not right. He shouldn't say that. You shouldn't do that. You got to be like Casey likes to say. You got to be a professional.
Yep.
You know what's crazy about Mason Mount? So much people that feeling like Mason Mount is about to deliver. It's. I just see it. I see.
Nah.
I think he lost because I think he's still on the bench, especially if you get Mbuemo.
Oh, he's not starting.
It's going to be Cunha and Mbuemo as the 10s. And maybe Bruno.
He can start Carabao.
But just think about that. Look, think of the money we're paying him to sit on the bench. We're paying him starter money to sit on the bench. Starter money.
Yeah, we made him starter money.
We're paying him starter money.
PSV.
Coming back from PSV.
Not getting sold.
I think his knees are done. I mean, he didn't get hurt again, which is great. He could play ball again.
He said, not getting sold. He is not on nobody's sell list.
He might have to go ahead Eagles for like $5 million or something like that.
Remember we were talking about 13 ins and outs? Or people were saying we're going to get 13 players in and out total this summer.
I think they were saying we need 13 ins and outs. Not that was actually going to happen.
Okay.
We were saying shit. We were saying 10, 7.
Yeah, 10.
6.
Well, if you compare what everybody else was leaving, like you got the Lindelof gone, Johnny Evans got a new job, him gone.
Shouts to Johnny Evans.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Erickson.
Erickson's at Wrexham, right?
But
No, that was AI. That wasn't true.
Oh, that was AI?
Yeah. Got me again.
I'm going to look it up real quick just to make sure, but I think that was AI.
I know everybody was wanting Luke Shaw to be on that out list.
They're interested. They're interested in selling. He's been linked with a move, but they're talking about
nothing
$2 million.
Real. Yeah.
$2 million.
I think he should go to Wrexham. I think Wrexham is his level. He looked good there.
Wrexham got a bunch of money and they don't know how to handle it. So we should be having meetings with them. Hey, we got this guy. These guys will sell kits. Let's go. We got names.
Now that's an Italy target. That's what you're going to Italy.
Luke need compound V.
Christian Eriksen is 33 years old, guys. 33 years old. He's almost the same age as he's the same age as Casemiro. And we already talked about putting him to go play with Wrexham. Jesus Christ.
Eriksen needs to call it a day.
He's going to end up at like Copenhagen or something.
Yeah, he'll end up in like Denmark second league.
He scored the other day for Denmark. You saw that, right? Like on the last qualifiers or whatever.
Don't chat to me about national play ever for the whole year.
Yeah. I don't know how y'all messed up and lost to Guatemala. I don't know how.
Bro, the CONCACAF, let's all just keep it 100. All of us here have CONCACAF teams. The whole region is trash.
Problems.
Shit.
4-1 though. 4-1 to Panama is crazy.
Nah, Panama's like the fourth best team, man.
That's tonight. That's right now.
This Jamaican side is supposed to be the best team right now that they've ever been in the last 20 years.
But there's nobody.
They got Premier League players.
Still ain't better than Panama right now. Panama made USA look bad in front of Thierry Henry in the Nations League.
Listen, Trinidad beat USA. Trinidad beat USA and knocked them out the World Cup or to go to the World Cup in one season. So there you go. That's how bad CONCACAF is. You never know. You could lose to a bunch of fishermen.
Costa Rica's not bad.
Costa Rica and Panama, they're still good. I think
Panama's dirty though. Them not dirty. They play dirty.
Yeah, then they got is Mexico, USA, Canada, and then it's Panama and Costa Rica, and after that it's up.
The Ticos are good, man. Costa Rica is kind of
Jamaica would have filled in right there, but we'll see.
No,
Guatemala looks like they want to be about something.
I'm pulling for Mexico.
Hell no.
Yeah, Chinga la migra.
Come on,
Chinga la migra, but Chinga el tri too.
I hear you, Brian. I hear you. I understand.
All right, boss man. Come on.
What y'all got? We wrapping it up. Sounds like 2 months to go.
Well, today was fun. Nothing's really happened. We're waiting for Mbuemo to get signed. It should happen hopefully in the next few days. Hopefully Sancho signs with Jose Mourinho. What else can we hope for to go?
Rashford, the striker in the midfield search or signings to pick up. I think
the real question is next week's show. Who do you think who's still going to be here? Who's going to be all of them? 2 of them.
I won't be here next week. That much.
That is funny too.
I think Sancho's going. Sancho and Anthony are going. I think so.
Sancho and Anthony?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashford ain't going to go nowhere till Nico signs.
Yeah.
And, that's the best bet.
All of those might come out on July 1st. I think besides us, I think a lot of teams are not flush with cash, so they want to wait till the new financial year to put things in the books. So
Yeah, so
I think this is quiet before the storm next week. Sorry.
Anybody? One quick note: anybody enjoying this FIFA Club World Cup?
No,
It's not too bad.
It's not a little bit. I think I'm gonna pick up with it now in the knockouts. But
Yeah.
through my friends and everybody, they were watching the games and they were getting hype about it. If the prices look good, I might go watch the game in Atlanta.
They dropped the prices. I heard them drop the prices. They had to drop.
They had to drop the prices, man. You see all them empty seats.
All right, gentlemen,
Lamidra.
thank you.
All right.
I want to thank salute to all the gentlemen in the South and the gentlemen in the West Coast. Fun evening. Love chatting about United. Took me off my day. Sorry about the technical issues, but man's older than dirt. That's how it goes.
It's 10:21 p.m. Rampa.
Yeah. Salute to
And
everybody who chimed
7:21 on
in.
the web.
Foreign and international. This has been another one of those Cows and Red shows. Enjoy yourselves. Be peace to your neighbor. Love your neighbor. Build community. Build love.
Neighbor.
Man, let's all just remember someone tonight is just going through some type of strife. And remember one thing.
Mikey, yes.
Up the fucking Reds. Gentlemen, have a great evening. Yeah, fuck ice.
Yes.